My name's Angie Smith. This is my husband, Todd Smith. Some of you guys might recognize him from the Christian group Selah.
All five of you.
We wanted to tell you a little bit about our story. We have 3 daughters, and about 2 years ago we were expecting our 4th daughter. We went in for some routine testing at 18 weeks, and I kind of knew what the typical response was and the way that it normally went, and it was apparent really quickly that there was something in this one that was not right. The doctor himself started the ultrasound, and just after a few minutes said, this child has several issues that are not compatible with life.
He said, most likely your baby will die in the womb. Most likely if she does survive, she'll live for a minute to a couple of minutes, and she'll probably gasp for breath.
I don't remember very much of it, but I remember him saying, this must be overwhelming for you, sweetie. What are you feeling? And I just said, I think my Jesus is the same as he was before I walked in the door. And kept saying that over and over again. He's still the same, he's still the same. One of the things that we had to consider was the fact that waiting at home for us were our 3 young daughters. I remember stopping by a store, 2 little ears sticking out of a barrel of toys, and Todd grabbed the ears and pulled it up, and this bunny had a mark on her heart. It's just a permanent stain. So we brought the bunny home. We explained to them that Audrey had a boo-boo on her heart.
And very early on, we both made that decision that we were going to live life with Audrey, and we were going to experience things with her. And every family that deals with this is going to deal with it in a different way, but that was the decision that we made. And so we wanted our 3 girls involved, and we made them a part of everything, as much as they could handle.
For me, it was really important to have the girls feel like they could have time with her even though they couldn't see her. And so we want to live life with her, and this is our chance. So if there's anything that you want to do with Audrey, then let's do it now. We realized that we were probably going to have to plan a memorial service for Audrey, and since my husband is a singer, I wanted to write a song for her memorial service. And one day we sat down in a Curb studio and wrote the lyrics to the song, I Will Carry You. We had decided based on some of our exams that probably the wisest thing to do would be to deliver Audrey by C-section. I think it really hit me at that point that we were about to meet her. I don't think there's any way to describe it. We just didn't know what to expect, but I was so desperate to just hold her and to see her. And I remember saying, is she alive? Todd said, she's alive, she's beautiful. He was crying. She had bright red hair.
I will carry you while your heart beats.
Really, I remember that moment so clearly. I feel like God blessed us with such a peaceful ending. The nurse just kind of looked up at me and nodded, and I just nodded back. And I think there's a video of me looking at Todd and saying, she's gone, just whispering it. But the girls, they never knew. And I just think it was an amazing moment that we had, that our child passed from this world, from my arms, into the Lord's arms, with her whole family standing around her. She hadn't known anything but us and peace. And we did tell the girls a little bit after that she was gone.
Such a short time, such a long road, all this madness, but I know that the silence has brought me to his voice.
It was really hard for me to think about going to the cemetery for the first time. And I just remember looking at the ground and being so shocked and sad. It was just, the grass hadn't grown over it yet. It was just this dirt, just fresh dirt. I had brought my Bible with me, and I sat for a long time just reading scripture over her, and I thought, I don't want to forget what this felt like. I don't want to forget talking to her in just this moment of freshness, this raw part of this journey. And so I remember taking some of the dirt and marking my Bible in the Psalms that I had read to her so that I could look back and remember what that was like.
All your life the broken road, but I got lost a time or two. I wiped my brow and kept pushing through. I couldn't see how every sign pointed straight to you, and every long lost dream led me to where you are. Others who broke my heart, they were just northern stars, pointing me on my way into your loving arms. This much I know is true, that God bless the broken road and led me straight to you. Think about the years I spent just passing through. I'd like to take the time I lost and give it back to you, but you just smile and take my hand. Then you understand it's all part of this grander plan that is coming true. Every long lost dream led me to where you are. Others who broke my heart, they were just northern stars, pointing me on my way into your loving arms. This much I know is true, that God bless the broken road and led me straight to you. Oh, straight to you. Yeah. Hey, yeah. Now I'm just rolling home into your loving arms. This much I know is true, that God bless the broken road and led me straight to you. Yes, God bless the broken